I bet swap could tell you how much fuel you need.
Say what? Five fuels. Sorry, I had my headset off. Is someone asking about BMW fuel?
That's my go-to number is 5 whenever I need a number and I've got no context.
3.5
5?
But for real, for the M6, I think I'm gonna do 34 liters in race 1.
Give that thumbnail. Inside.
Hey, ACC. For some reason it won't let me join the server. If I don't
Roller's
join
password.
as a spectator, you have no password, right?
Yes.
You need a password
We
now.
changed it to roller.
Roller.
Do I have to put it in, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Do I have time to grab something to drink before the briefing?
We're starting in a few minutes. Depends how long it takes you.
About a minute.
Bloody YouTube.
I guess so.
Or is it Discord? Maybe it's Discord. Oh. You guys see... Hey Buzz.
Yes, sir. How we doing?
Alright man, do you see a mismatched thumbnail with the links that I posted to the commentary stream? I don't understand.
Yeah, that's a different thumbnail.
No, what do you mean? It doesn't match the, like it's the WRC thumbnail. Is that what's coming up? Why the hell does it do that?
Discord.
I don't know.
Probably YouTube. But on YouTube, it's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, on YouTube it's fine.
Yes. Yeah, YouTube looks perfect, but Discord has shared the wrong thumbnail.
Good luck with the race, Brovella. Thank you. Hello, Luby. Yes, gonna be tricky conditions today.
Time to figure out fuel.
As everybody runs off to mythic.net real quick.
What's that?
Usually the first response when I Google ACC fuel calculator.
Oh.
I just do it on my phone, old school way.
There's an app on the phone.
Of course there's an app for that.
That requires way
There's
too much
multiple.
effort.
I think your way requires more effort.
Mine makes me feel like a smart boy.
Yeah, you know, like YouTube became like second most used search engine after Google. Soon it'll be an app store thing. Will be the third most used search engine.
Alright, if I can ask if everyone to get back to pits, and we'll start Fridays briefing.
I think the rain scared him off.
Or Misano. They have memories from last season.
I had
Okay, to
good
complete the
times
lap.
at Misano. The first season I was
Oh
with
yeah, you
you
can
guys.
complete
No,
the lap.
season
That's fine.
before.
Oh, there goes my lap.
There's no writer this time.
I'm not an Aston anymore. It's
Hey,
so
come
much
on, there's a
harder.
baby rider. Don't forget about the baby rider. There's one of us.
Hey, Baby Driver was a pretty good movie.
Yes, yes it was.
Where's that car? Need one of those on the grid.
Heck yeah.
Hey, I wouldn't mind a WRX.
In these conditions?
Uh-oh.
Is it possible to see you in Discord, Rain?
Oh,
Please.
apologies.
Sam, I think I overwrote our base setup.
Oh dear.
Good work.
Shoot. Send it to me real quick.
If only there was a way I could send it to you.
I know.
Which one? The dry?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Alright, looks like we have the last two cars coming around to the pits.
Niz just had to join. Looking at the stream, Snappy, Niz, Agger.
Alright, Salin, if you can return to pit first.
Don't you have to restart the server anyway?
I do, yes. But it's nice knowing that everyone is at least as close to listening as possible. So yeah, welcome to Misano. And I don't have much to say besides be careful in the rain. I think Boss will go over the main safety concerns here. So yeah, Boss, what do you got first?
Awesome. Yeah. So it is, as I'm sure you're all aware, raining. And this track is full of curbs. Those, you right? Sorry. Those curbs are super slippery here as well. So my biggest piece of advice here is just try and stay off of those curbs, especially through turn 11, which is like the flat out kink at the back of the back straight. Do be careful of that corner. Also be aware of the different skill levels going into that corner. You may be really skilled and you may be able to take that flat out. The person in front of you as you go through there may not be, so they may lift, they may even brake. So do be aware of that. The speed difference will be immense. If they do touch the brakes and you're flat out, just be aware of that. If you then touch the curbs, you're going to spin, there's going to be a nasty accident. So do be aware when you're going through turn 11. Apart from that, it's pretty much the same. Do be aware of blue flags and yellow flags. We may get quite a few yellow flags here. There's also quite a bit of runoff, so if we do get a yellow flag, be careful that someone may be coming back onto track. If you are the person that is off track and you're coming back onto track, again, please try not to just spin the car, get it straight back on as quickly as possible. There may be cars coming up at some rate of knots behind you, especially here in the rain in the first race. That is going to be a nightmare. also, the game will penalize you, and if we see it, we will penalize you as well. There is a bit of an extension. The track doesn't turn into a gravel pit at the far end, so if you are out wide there and you keep your foot flat in it, you will get penalized by the game. So try and make sure you keep it within the track limits. I've seen that before here. But apart from that, it's mainly have a good time. Please, as I say, just be aware of other people's skill levels and your own. You know, as we say every week, please be careful when you pass. Try and make them stick in safe places. There's quite a lot of straight here as well, so hopefully try and get them done out of a corner is the best bet. For the GT4s as well, like we say, if you're being passed, if you see those blue flags, try and stick to your line as best as possible. Don't make any irrational movements. Don't start trying to just jump out the way. Try and stick to your lines. The GT3s are quick here, and on the straights, it will be easier for them to pass you. If they're like right up next to you and you're about to go in the corner, though, you know, you can always just back off slightly earlier, let them through, things like that. But I'm sure Rain will catch me up on anything that I've missed, so I'll hand it over to him.
Thank you, Buzz. I think Buzz did, as usual, does a really good job of talking about all the safety things. Just in terms of remembering what we're here for. You know, you're racing with hopefully people who are your friends or could become your friends soon. So just remember that things get heated, of course. You know, we're here. We like a bit of competition. So things can get a bit heated. When something happens, do think about, you know, just stepping back, walking away. Don't react immediately. If you're still unhappy about it after the race is over, send an inquiry to the stewards. We've got a great team of stewards now who do great work regarding the incidents. Look out for each other out there. Use the voice chat to help everyone out. If you are in a bad situation that you're struggling to get out of, if you disconnect or something of that sort, where you know you're going to be a hazard, jump on the voice, let everyone know what's going on. Or if you spot something, you can do that as well. We try to watch out for incidents when there's yellow flags, but sometimes we don't know exactly where or what's going on. If you spot something, don't hesitate to jump on the voice and call out where the issue is, to help everyone have a safer race and have a fun race. But yeah, I mean, most important, have fun, enjoy yourselves, and good luck. Server looks like it's back up.
Yep.
So reconnect.
Green light. Go, go, go. You know what, Rain? No, I'm not gonna have fun just because you told me to.
That's the spirit.
Oh yeah, drive faster, Luby tells everyone.
Time to send it.
Faster than what?
All gas, no brakes.
If you drive faster than the rain, then it would be a dry race, right?
I don't think that's how it works.
Buzz, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to come with us. You know too much.
It does when you smoke this much.
I hit 21 on the server. I think we were 22 in practice. Just give it a second.
Oh,
more.
sorry,
Fine.
I'm coming in.
Oh.
Alright. Good luck, everyone. Quali's like.
Good luck, Quali's. We're about to start calling. Another thing to remember about Quali, your best chance at a clean run is outside of traffic. If you're seeing a whole heap of people heading out, consider leaving a bit of a gap.
To be fair, with 16 drivers left last time, so there should be a lot of room.
What,
I say that as a huge amount of people head out. This is still in, has it gone to quali quite yet?
It has.
Yep, we're in qualifying.
Saying session. Okay.
Probably
Right.
not good
Oh,
fast
yeah,
from exit because you'll clip through them as soon as you go out.
Okay. Here we go. Buzz, it's Misano.
Yes, our European leg of the world tour. Lots of people said though, oh, isn't Silverstone part of the European leg? But we've left the EU now, so no, it's not. So this is our European leg.
This is a track I'm certainly not as familiar with or had any awareness of before Assetto Corsa Competizione. It's an interesting track, though. Seems absolutely well suited for GT3, GT4 racing.
Yeah, I think it's actually quite a nice track. I think I've raced here a couple of times before ACC, but not many, not something like you say that sort of sticks in your head and goes, oh, like Spa. But yeah, I think it's quite a nice track. It's got some real good fast flowing corners. It's got some corners that sort of tighten up on themselves and some hairpins, and I think it's quite a nice track actually.
Yeah, for fast flowing corners in particular are very interesting. All the difference can be made on a lap, depending on how committed you are through those corners.
Definitely, and the qualifying here and the first race, we're really going to see how much commitment there is. As I said in the driver's briefing, once you touch these curbs, they are so slippy. It's very easy to just dip a toe and get sideways and slide off the track here.
Indeed, the way it transforms in the wet.
Ooh, there we go. There's
already see a casualty of the of the wet conditions.
Oh, the AMG just finding a puddle there. You see the spray as well. That's going to be another problem here. Like the Ferrari, you can see getting right up close there. All of that spray on his screen.
Assetto Corsa Competizione does a wonderful job with the spray. But let's get a driver's eye view of that, actually.
Nice rejoin.
GT3 stays to the right there, so it doesn't take too much spray. But look at that, it just the rain gets thicker the faster he goes. Keeps it nice and straight there. You see there's not much steering input as it goes over the curves. It tries to keep the car as straight as possible, just to save it from spinning out there. Absolutely brilliant riding on board.
Really get an appreciation of all of the challenges. It's visibility. The combination of reduced visibility and also needing to have increased braking distances. It changes things up.
I think it's also a challenge having that wet race first, so they're not as used to the track, and it's not a case of, oh well, I'll just brake a little bit earlier. You've got to get used to the wet first, and then it's maybe we can go a bit quicker in the second race and know to brake a bit later, so that could be interesting.
The other way around can be quite lethal though. You get used to your dry lines, your dry braking distances.
Audio, you need to put your TC up a bit. You're only on 3.
Okay, we got some times coming in. Powell's setting the quick lap here today though. 144.9 at the minute. He's there in the 44s. Satchmo and Angel just behind him, second and third, with 45s for themselves. So it's pretty tight out there at the top.
Have a quick look at the times. Tone, stay tuned. Buzz may have an announcement on that afterwards. Tone asking about next weekend's event, but we'll cover that later, Buzz.
Yep.
Wait, that's 2 weekends away, right?
Not the endurance, no. Next weekend's event, which is a non-ACC event, yes.
Gotcha,
It would
thanks.
be a social, yeah. Ooh, got a change at the top for the GT4s as well. We've got Snappy Jace out there in the lead for the GT4s with a 153. He's putting it down quick, and his teammate Lone Wolf.
Camaros are up there. So 44 is the current standard for the GT3s. Right on, Tone. Kamara's up there for the GT4s, and the R8s are up there for the GT4s. In first, second, third, fourth, it's Camaro and Audi. The GT3s are a little bit more mixed, with Soli rocking in. The smallest of margins, but hey, we've got Nissan, McLaren, Lexus, and BMW all in the 144s now.
That's very tight qualifying. Look at that. Top 5.
Booby's wondering who's going to be first into the 43s. It can happen. It can happen.
So now Ferrari on Lexus.
See a little bit of a wiggle in the Lexus there. Traction control setting can make all the difference here. Ferrari's through, Lexus just onto the grass, just a little bit, but doing fantastic to hold on.
Did really well as well. Knows his lap's over, but doesn't get in the way of the Ferrari and lets him continue through. Great driving.
Really good driving. Really good driving. We're coming close to the halfway mark of qualifying.
Where the heck did that one?
As we check out two Camaros with clean air in front of them.
There's a bit of a couple. Well, it looks like there's two fairly big gaps out on track as well at the minute. So there should be enough space to get some laps in.
Lone Wolf really extending the track limits there. Call that the master at creativity, I guess.
Here we go, Solly on for another lap. Stevens has jumped his way into second in the BMW now. It'll be interesting to see, but as we said, we've got another 10 minutes left to go, but it'll be interesting to see if the rain will help any more people. We saw it in the F1 this weekend, someone getting into second place thanks to the rain, so let's see if we can get some more people higher as we go through this qualifying. Datafy there, Heitman back in 9th place at the minute. You definitely can't miss Analog Computers car. Look at that. Awesome striking livery. I like that.
It is so striking, especially in these gloomy conditions. The contrast between the greys, the more dull colors, suddenly having something so bright.
Makes me want to get some glow sticks and my leg warmers and go and do some aerobics. My big hair.
I'd like to see that one day, Buzz.
Is it just me that remembers the 80s? Oh my god, I'm so old.
don't remember the
Oh,
80s.
jazzercise it up.
I must have been there.
That's how you know it was a good decade, when you kind of can't remember it.
In sunny conditions, I think this particular McLaren has a striking livery. The gold and the black. Certainly does something for me. Have a quick look at the track map here. I see yellow on the final hairpin there. Back onto the track. There are a couple of gaps. I think Misano is a track where the field can spread out a bit. Actually, that's not the final hairpin, apologies.
Should be clear now.
Hermits is now in second place in the Ferrari. So we actually have a bunch of 43s, and Soli has cracked the 42s.
Whew.
John
Super
has cracked into the 43s with the with teammate Stevens in the M6. More 43s coming in, Heitnen as well.
So just see these purple sectors flashing up as well.
Wow.
People are setting fast times out there. Maybe a dry line's forming, perhaps. They're finding some grip. Slowly turning it up.
Now 9 people into the 44s and faster, including Brands, who didn't have much practice. Brands wasn't sure if he'd make the race. But a cracking time for Brands.
Yeah, doing really well within the top 10 there. Very nice in the 44s.
As we watch also Nizchik, Barrel Roller admin, and currently streaming live on Twitch. We do have quite a few competitors live on Twitch at the moment. I believe Datafy is out there, Salvin. Lots of our drivers stream their race to Twitch. So if you're looking for a driver's perspective, check out the Assetto Corsa Competizione channel on Twitch. And most of these guys have the word barrel rollers in their stream title. So if there's anyone I've missed who's out there, you'll easily be able to find them on Twitch by looking at the Assetto Corsa Competizione category. You'll get a great driver's eye perspective of what it's like to go through. G'day, Nils. To go through this race. Big shout outs to the Aussies who were here. We've got quite a few Aussies up very, very early in the morning to come race with us. Angel, Satch, Bids. And we've got Jace from New Zealand who's up not quite as early, but still early. Still got to shout that out as well. We've got 5 minutes left in quali. And how are the times? Satch rocks in.
They are just slicing off seconds of their times. Look at this.
Southern Hemisphere represent. Still, only Soli has managed to get into the 42s. Seven
in there, half a second ahead of Satchmo.
7 in the 43s. Looking at the GT4s. Wow. GT4 wise, the Camaros are dominant, then the R8s.
Ooh, totally dominant now. Just as you say that, Lone Wolf puts himself into provisional third at the minute. 1, 2, and 3 for the Camaros.
It's like this weekend, it's mainly Camaro and Audi, with Bids the sole runner in the KTM. But Bids putting a time in.
Yeah, that would be very good scoring points for the Chevy boys today if they can keep it together like that. Really help for the manufacturers at the end of the season.
Oops, I forgot to do something. I'll do that between rounds. Here we have Bids putting the laps in.
Brilliant matching liveries those KTMs have as well.
They do look sensational when they're all lined up together. KTM Air Force.
Here's Niz just behind her. 54 at the minute for Niz. He's in there in 19th overall.
Rands. Sensational driving, Rands.
We've got 2 minutes left to go on the board, and it's a change at the top again. Hermit's there second, got himself up at 143, still not quite the 42s, a 143.041.
So close.
Very, very close. That's just knocked Satchmo down into third for the minute. But he's still out there putting in laps. Heitenen now fourth, just behind them as well. Only a few more laps to get in.
I think once time ends, Luby, there is then another timer that applies, and you need to finish your lap before that timer ends. But it's normally enough. It's normally enough when lap times are under 2 minutes. If you're partway through a lap when the timer ends, you know, a 5-minute timer would give everyone plenty of time to get through. But these GT4s, the top 4 GT4s are in the 52s all. The narrowest of margins for the GT4s.
Seems we see it every week. There's definitely a 10-second gap.
And that is
42
qualifying
at the top.
done. Final laps will be coming in.
Okay, so far we got Jace across the line. He's locked in. Provisional first for him at the minute with a 152.2 for the GT4s. How will the rest fare? Okay, Niz across the line as well. Looks like he's not going to be able to improve on his time, so he's going to stay 19th overall. 6th in the GT4s for him. There we go, Audio across the line as well, managing to get a lap in. Great lap from Audio. He's got it done. Permits now, he's going to cross the line. He's second at the minute. Can he get better? No, he just stays second. He goes faster than his time, but not quite fast enough to catch Solly. Looks like Solly's going to take first with a 142.6.
3 minutes. Alright, I'm going to fix up something real quick. You got it from here, Buzz. I'll be right back.
No worries. Okay, so you got 3 minutes. You can leave it in the garage area, sort of thing, if you leave the car jacked up in the settings menu. It will keep the tyres warm, although we do have a full formation lap, so you will get enough time to warm the tyres up, whichever you wish to do.
I think you mean it's enough time for the tyres to cool off again.
There you go. So yeah, maybe keep the car up, keep those tyres warm.
It's hard because the GT4s really need that warm-up lap, and it actually hurts the GT3s, but like the GT4s start with ice cubes, not tires. Like you gotta make them into tires or something.
Yeah, we have to spend the first lap just inflating them.
Exactly.
Well, I was gonna say putting rubber in mold.
Start of the first corner, I want every GT4 in the front. Just overtake every GT3.
Just cut turn 2 and go straight onto 3.
Why not cut turn 1 as well?
You guys are giving Niz ideas.
Consider crew chief a liar and brakes how they were. Your front brakes are getting hot. It's cold as heck.
And almost 3C, we were within 3/10 all the now, boys.
Yeah, that was close.
I think I could have went like 3 or 4 tenths faster, but I kept messing up that last tap into the back straight.
Yeah, I had a lap where I was at least up where I actually a 151 is probably possible.
Yeah.
Well, anything's possible.
We're getting close. 45 seconds to go.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. Just do it.
That's what you said just before hitting the barrier.
It's my mom.
30 seconds. 30 seconds. Good luck, everyone. Drive.
Good luck.
Give each other extra space. Slippery and cold.
20 seconds.
Some might even call it moist.
Mildly.
Moist.
Mildly moist.
I'm cold. Please huddle up with me.
Give each other room. Give each other room. Give each other extra room here.
If your lights aren't on, auto goes on.
Need the extra room. Full formation lap. Full formation lap.
Hey, the thing isn't on telling me what position to be in.
Yeah.
So I
Oh, yeah.
really
There's
reinstalled
no
the server.
thing.
I really hope I set it up correct.
There's no
Not
widget,
telling
so
me
you'll just
where.
have to look at your relative, I guess, unless we're gonna restart.
Yeah, pretty much have to guess it.
Yeah.
So no widget.
No widget.
Make sure you guys have green lights are also.
Tell us
Before we all get teleported.
Yeah, yeah. Still telling us to do this thing.
formation lap feels a lot faster than they usually do.
Yeah, it is.
We'll just have to have the leaders start stacking up at the end of the back, I guess.
I'm just trying to find a Ferrari. I should stay behind it, but I got no clue where he is. God damn. Guys
Double
gotta
file.
stand up.
Which side?
Double file.
Ah, okay.
Oh, there you are, Gordon.
Odds are on the right,
Oh my-
evens on the left.
Well, I just ate a guardrail, so my vote's for server restart.
80 Ks? 80 Ks an hour? 70 Ks.
80, 70, 70, yes.
70. Shit.
That's confusing.
Does it tell us when we need to stick to 70?
No, it won't. There's no widget.
Yeah, I think for some reason the
Does
widget-
the
Final
spotter
corner.
say anything normally?
Okay, we're coming into turn 15. We got
Is
this.
it real
and
life,
another
boys?
one to go.
we can manage this.
After the final corner, I guess.
Oh my god, this is so...
Okay, here we
Not at
go.
all.
This
Like,
should be a
Keep
GT.
going.
Alright, final corner coming up. Guys, final corner
Audio,
coming
get in
up.
front
This
of
is
me.
where your
Audio.
70, 70, 70. 70k an hour, 70k an hour. Form up,
Well, Solly's not doing that.
form up. Just worry about
Okay.
yourself. Don't
See
worry
what
about
happens
back, we
here.
can get space.
Green light, go, go, go. Well done, guys.
I got no
Well
drive-throughs
done,
come
not
up at the
not a
minute.
single drive-through. Well done. You guys
Keep
are
going,
awesome.
Good job. Here we go, racing.
Just be safe, be safe. Well done. You guys are awesome.
Looks like- Absolutely brilliant racing. Looks like we got everybody through turns 1, 2,
Bad
and
bloody
3.
tastic. Uh-oh.
Is there ghosting?
No, there's no ghosting. Not anymore. It's you're
I
doing it
ghosted-
live,
I
guys.
ghosted
You're doing
into
it
Solly.
live.
I ghosted into Solly.
What?
I'm ghosting into Solly.
Yeah.
We might need to do a server restart then.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
We have to restart.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
ghosting.
yeah,
There's all sorts of funkiness.
Oh my god, there's
No rules.
There's no rules.
Time to cut corners.
What's up, hyping in the booty?
restarting?
Yeah, we'll be restarting.
There was no
If there's...
penalties on that start because if that thing doesn't come up there, it just doesn't give penalties.
Okay, Agassi, how do you want to
Like, half the grid would have had
how do you want to
Do we
do
have
this,
the,
Agassi? Do you want to
quality?
do a what you call it a manual rejoin?
What's happened, sorry?
Yeah, what happened?
Service settings are a bit broken.
Sorry, we need a
No widget.
we need a restart because the server settings are wonky.
Yeah, we didn't have an up feature and also the contact was disabled.
I mean, we did
Do I
okay
have a
at the
minute?
start, I think.
Disturbing
driving inside another car.
Maybe for you.
Do we have a
There are
minute
two
before
sides to
start?
every story.
Yes, we do. We have a minute before restart.
So,
I'd like to
we're
raise
gonna
an
have to,
incident
like,
against
we-
Nico for ghosting into Soul.
I
Ghosting
sadly
into
don't
Soul.
think we have a screenshot of.
I have the replay up.
I got
Just go
The
on
screenshots.
YouTube
Okay.
stream and go back.
Because yeah, we will have to rejoin in order.
I
I'll
think
post
I
the
have-
screenshots in the screenshots channel.
Oh no.
Cheers.
Thank you. List. Never mind. Oh, actually no. I can get a screenshot.
I think Swab's got it already.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
I am 100% sure that I should be the one on pole, in case anyone was wondering.
Alright, so yeah, we'll restart the server and please just join when your name's called out.
Someone should double check that, but I'm pretty sure that's right.
You can check with mine. I'm on the replay at the start.
Hang on, let's have a look. Where'd you put it?
It's in the
Above
screenshots
swab.
channel.
We got two in there. They line up.
That's correct.
No, it's not correct.
Yeah,
No?
no, that's.
If you go into timetable and then go qualifying,
I'll go to the screenshot channel.
that's not correct. I should be starting P9. No, and brands is P10. I have.
So which one is...
Do you guys want me to just start the replay of the qualifying? Because I saved.
No, I've got it.
I'm deleting these because they're clearly wrong. I think it was just where people were when the server shut off, maybe.
Yeah, mine is from must. But
Sorry about this, by the way. Totally on me.
Not a problem.
It's just some serious rain. We're just red flagged for the minute. It's okay. If the rain dies down, we'll go back out again.
So basically,
race away.
I'll take half points.
Yeah, same.
Half
We
points.
should just
Quad.
drive on the safety car.
Alright, Angel.
Just drive under.
We all agree the screenshot Angel just posted is the correct one.
And then for race 2, we all go in reverse.
I'm gonna bring my car out, and you have to drive around behind me for 2 laps.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, guys.
No, it's
Just drive,
Misano.
around, just drive around me for 2 laps. That's easy.
It's Misano. We should do at least 3 laps. Just so we beat Spa.
Yeah, I mean, if it's got timetables, I probably.
So that's the
If you're all ready
qualifying
to
results.
join, sorry,
Angels
you're
is
first.
definitely.
You're really quiet, Agassi. Sorry.
The server isn't up, right?
This better?
Yep.
Yeah,
The
that's better.
server isn't.
Alright, so yeah, server should be up. Solly, go ahead and join. And if Rain and Boss can get on there and we can have confirmation from them.
Server isn't showing
Yeah.
for me.
Comes from the server.
We can join server?
No,
No.
no. Hang on.
No,
We
no.
we will call your name. We will call your name.
Okay.
I also can't see the server.
Cannot
Yeah,
see the
just
server
come
yet,
up
though.
Try giving it a quick
Yeah,
restart.
It's up now.
Yep.
I've got it.
It's
I've
up
got it.
there.
I see it.
I see Solly.
Go, go, go.
Alright, Ninko?
Ninko's joined. Thomas is joined.
Yep.
Satchmo?
Joining now.
Thatch is in.
Data fight?
Joining.
Lightning is joining.
Powell?
I see Powell.
Swap?
Stevens is joined.
Fusion John?
There's John.
Gordon?
That's Gordon. Yes.
Angel?
There is Angel.
Brands?
There's Brands.
Peter?
Joining.
Peter is joining.
Salvin?
Salvin connecting.
Wolf?
Wall is joining.
Audiophile?
Audiophile joining.
Jace?
Snappy's joining.
Lone Wolf?
I see Lone Wolf.
Myself?
There's Agassi,
and
yep.
Jeff?
Jeff is ahead of us all. He knows what's up.
And Chess?
He knows exactly where he was. Ches is joining.
And Nisik?
There's Nishik.
Inside.
Analog?
Analog joining.
And Bitsu.
Yay!
And Busy joining. Thank you, everyone. Smooth recovery. Thank you so much.
Oh my god, it looks
Nice
like there's
one.
a break in the clouds.
Yeah, I think we should go back out racing.
So where's the safety car? We will probably need it.
Solly's the safety car.
Maybe for me, yeah. Let's be
So
honest.
what do I get if I bin it on the first corner?
Alright, conditions are
Do I get some sort of reward?
and also watch out for your braking
Alright.
distance.
Okay,
It should be set up correct
The
this
penalty
time.
variety.
guys, let's have a repeat of the first time round, but let's not test if ghosting is working.
So
Good thing
no
that someone
ghost
did test that though.
There's no Mazepin awards here.
Ah shit! I'm out then. There's no need to be here if I can't
The
win. Mazepin
stewards,
award.
the stewards will not accept a
Come on, just give
reason
me some
of
extra
I was just
points, come
testing
on.
if ghosting was working. That won't be accepted by stewards.
Are you sure? Even for this special case.
Someone could try it.
I mean, you're welcome to try, but we have already turned away. Well, it wasn't my fault. I wasn't in control of my car. So, I mean, take the risk. It's up to you.
I'm gonna take one for the team, please.
I mean, I'll probably unintentionally do it, so it'd probably be me.
Unintentionally.
Report back when you find out.
I could only
I'll
see
try,
that it
but-
wasn't. I wasn't in control of my car. I could actually see that happen.
Damn it,
Say
Elliot.
One person on you, and then you.
I mean, it's me.
I
It's
got
me,
thrown across
guys. We're talking about me here. What makes
My
it
fault.
even better is that I'm in VR now, so
Oh yeah.
yeah. So
With the rain and 2 frames. Let's go.
Do you really need more though? 1 frame to see the spin and the second frame to see the wall.
Yeah. A second is a really short amount of time, so I don't know why you'd need more than a couple.
Get ready, get ready.
Yeah.
1 minute. 1 minute left.
Okay, serious this time.
They're for reals.
Wait, what?
For real this time.
Wait. I should.
But where's the safety car? I was promised the safety car.
Rain, get in the pickup.
I'd get in the Maserati.
again,
Oh,
I'm the
And
safety
rain.
car. I am
The safety car has to stay on track and be safe.
30 seconds, 30 seconds. Drive, drive,
Fucking ouch.
drive.
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 20 seconds.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
Lights on.
Burn areas.
Good luck, all.
Yeah, seems better now.
Will we get a widget?
Will we get the widget?
But why do you need lights when the track is lit?
Hopefully we will.
It's lit. It's
see
lit
the
in
widget.
here.
Hey, I see the widget.
Widget, yay!
widget friend.
We're not free to just leave the line or leave the grid.
The game is working as it should. All hail Kunos.
I'm just gonna have my hazards on the entire time.
It was actually working like it should before. It was just a new setting called Pre-Formation Lab and one lab of Ghosted.
It was just a setting called bug.
Wait, what?
Were there wrong now?
Formal laps in that last one? Is that how?
It's a new setting they added where you have one formation lap and then the first lap of the race is ghosted.
Oh.
Yeah, that's.
Wow.
We could have gone for that, to be honest.
If we knew what was.
Yeah, it could have been drivable.
Careful, Nico.
It's hard when you set it up
Yeah.
using case and then you change it from a 4 to a 3 and I had to look up what the hell a 4 is.
Bad variable names.
Field coming down the back straight.
See the crowd there already eager. Look, the crowd are waving blue flags.
Hey, I see a red flag in the crowd, so that means we should probably don't race.
Thumbzoo.
And award points now. Right?
I'll take a 5th place finish.
That would be a hilarious thing for the crowd to do, to try to...
Points is better than no points, am I right?
The night shifters are getting a big cheer from the crowd. Go night shifters.
Nice.
Great to see some support from the crowd.
go. The lead
Feeder.
cars into the final corner. Or
Feeder's
second to
got
last
some
corner.
support too. Coming up to the final corner, guys. Form up, form up. You did fantastically last time.
Okay, here we go.
Final
Onto
corner.
the start, finish straight. Nice busy field as they all come around that final bend. Solly now leads them up to the line. He crosses it. We go.
Here we go. Good luck,
Rick.
guys.
They're out. That first corner comes up a bit quicker than you think it is, and it tightens. But they're through first and second. Hermit's jumping himself into first there. Gets past Solly on the first corner. Looks like the other cars are through turn one at the minute and turn
Tiny
two.
bit of contact at the back, but nothing, no major consequence.
GTR getting real squirrely out of turn three there, but keeping himself in third. So now single file it out. Try and get that draft into the first bit of a straight. BMW. Oh, that with the Audi behind him. Into the hairpin they go. Oh, just up the inside.
Little
There's
bit
a
of
little
contact.
there, but both cars
Rubbing.
still running.
That's racing. Rubbing is racing.
There they go. The BMW trying everything he can to claw back. There
Oh,
he
a
goes.
little,
Oh,
little,
bit of a touch
little
there.
bumps, little bumps. Well held,
Concertina
everyone.
effect. Everybody's still
Well
through
held.
there. You can see all the cars in the background now lining up. Here they come down the straight for the first time through that turn 11.
Pomzu,
Some cars
what a
will
thing
flap
to
out
hear.
there. Oh, but the Audi there a bit straight on.
Shooting a little bit.
Didn't quite get it slowed down,
Bit
so
far.
Stevens is going to find that place back. He files back onto the track just into the traffic
Rejoins.
there. Big battle going on here. A couple of places lost to the Audi, but Solly still out there in second. Permits is holding that
Hermits
lead
has
for the
got
first
the
lap.
lead. Wow.
Blackman's got himself up into third as well. Satchmo now in fourth. And not far from third either. You see them 1, 2, 3 there, just in front of Satchmo. As he goes through turn 2 into 3.
We got a big cheer from the McLaren boys from Mitko.
Stevens there in the BMW managing to hold on to fifth at the minute, with Powell though now breathing heavy down the back of him. The Audi still holding on to the
Creator there.
Looks like we do have a car off in turn 4 possibly. Turn 4 and 5, do be careful down there. Looks like we're back on track now though. Looks like everyone's racing.
These
Still
are
got
our
Jace. Sorry,
lead
go on.
GT4s.
Yep, Jace is out there for the lead of the GT4s at the minute. He's still got his Chevy teammate behind him, Lone Wolf in second. But Jeff Bellings has got himself up into third for the GT4s at the minute in that Audi. There he is.
We're wanting to close in on those Camaros. I wonder if it's the long straights.
Oh, we got one on the backstretch. Oh, shit.
Looks like Jace has just gone round on the back there.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jace.
there they are.
Center track.
There was a GT3 off as well, I think.
Oh.
There might be Lone Wolf involved in that as well. That was
Angel,
both the
yep,
Chevy boys
2
out front.
Camaros. Our lead Camaro.
Angel now, just up the inside of Jace there.
Oh,
There's
that was
another one
Lone Wolf
there,
there.
that looked like Lone Wolf.
Yeah,
Still
I
trying to get it back round
got
and on
sent
track.
all the way to the other side of the track. Had a big old red.
Jace managing to recover, but he's lost a lot of places there. That's
So
now
that
going to change
puts
it all up the front.
Jeff into the lead GT4.
He is. He's got Ches behind him at the minute, but that is a GT3, so Ches is going to get past quite easily here, I'm sure. At least on the next straight. And then Niz is now currently in the second spot for the GT4s with analog computer. Analog computer, sorry, in third. So the first 3 Audis for the GT4s.
Kamara boys will have to fight very, very hard to get back up there. We have a quick look at feeder.
Feeder there. Running the Lexus. Doing well into 11th so far. He's just holding that GTR off at the minute. Doing a good job keeping the car clean. And we can just see Salvin ahead of him, so there's a chance to get in the top 10.
Quick look at newcomer to this race, feeder. Salvin. Here's Gordon. Looking at our top 10 GT3s now.
Thought he qualified a bit higher than that. Stevens now though, looking for the long way round Pal.
Look at this, the Scandinavians in their Scandinavian drifters in their GTRs here.
Wanna see me do a Scandinavian flick? Or should we not do that?
Looks like they've got full formation going on as well as they creep up behind Satchmo in the Lexus.
The lone Southern Hemispherian in the top 3. Having to fight off the GTRs in the Lexus.
Holding some really clean lines though. Doing real good. GTRs now just looking for that way past.
Let's have a look from a driver's perspective. That is, wow.
The faster they go, the worse the
Whoa.
spray gets.
Oh boy.
Under the grips they go, hard on the brakes. Chuck it into turn 1. Not quite close enough to make anything stick for turn 2.
Keep it clean under these conditions. It is amazing. Heitnen is Datafy on Twitch, Tomzu. So Datafy currently streaming this live on Twitch, so you can see Heitnen's perspective if you'd like to see his battle here. You can see that on Twitch.
Absolutely brilliant onboards there. You can really see as well, even from the Lexus there, when the Lexus goes through the puddle and kicks it up over that second GTR in the middle there, you can really see all of that spray. Absolutely brilliant.
I think he might be finished, Tomzu. Yes, I think he might be finished.
Oh, a bit closer here on the straight now. Datafy
Looks like he's got a really good run. Really good run.
Even in that gap on the outside. Left in the car whip. Not quite fast enough though to get through. Satch keeping it nice and tight, keeping those lines good.
Amazing racing.
Doesn't let the GTR pass this time. Absolutely brilliant racing. 11.5 minutes left to go, so still plenty of laps. Datafy
So
real
close.
Great drive out the corner there. He's going to have to go the long way round. Satchmo's not going to make it easy. He just gets a little bit loose on the outside. It's going to allow Satchmo to keep ahead.
You can
Solly now
see.
as well, trying not to cause too much damage in the background, but Solly with a great drive out of the final corner. He's going to look to now swap with Datafy.
The drifting skills on display without a doubt, keeping it nice and tidy when things could have ended in disaster.
Absolutely amazing driving, and still keeping it all nice and tight with each other.
Oh, he might be Norwegian, yes.
And still within the pouncing distance into the next lap.
Yeah, Solly, I believe, is Norwegian, but Heitnen is Finnish, I think.
Looking back down the back.
This fight is letting Permits increase his lead somewhat. Permits has a nice gap on 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
Well, that might be a swap in the background there. Solly now up the inside. Stevens now trying to catch Powell.
We are at the halfway mark, still a long way to go.
10 minutes to go. 10 minutes to go.
There we go at the halfway mark. Jeff for the GT4s. He's currently in the lead with Nizchik in 2nd. And the Chevy boys are catching back up again. Jace getting himself back up into 3rd place. And Agassi into 4th for the GT4s. They've split those Audis and put Analog Computer there into 5th.
Feels like the Camaros really are able to press their straight line speed advantage here at Misano.
Yeah, with quite, I mean, they're not all massively long straights, but there's quite a few straight sections of track here, so they do allow themselves to stretch their legs a bit, and that's definitely where they're strong, I think. They're a little bit heavy, and they carry those weight into the corners, so having a track like this does sort of favour them. As Lone Wolf now gets himself back up as well and ahead of
Fireball is here.
Computer.
Fireball, this is race 1. Hope you might be able to make it for race 2, Fireball. Jeffrey, it's about 10 seconds gap between the classes. Pretty consistent to what we've seen in other races. Pretty damn consistent. Thatchmo got a little bit of breathing room for a little while there, but still has to fight off these 2 angry GTRs.
Now swap though, so now it's Solly's turn to attack. Maybe Heitman just warmed those tyres a little too much as he was trying ever so much to push and try and get past.
Oh, I see, Fireball.
Still not fully forming quite yet. It's not a nice dry line. It's still soaking wet out there. But car's still doing really well. Still got all the cars in the race. Brands with Gordon right behind him in that Ferrari. Oh, just as we say that, he just a little bit late on the brakes and a little bit wide there. But gathers it up nice and quickly.
Thanks for watching.
Seeing quite a lot of cars needing to extend their line, maybe just a little bit late on the brakes. Thankfully, they've been able to safely extend their line a bit.
Yeah, there is a fair bit of runoff here. We've seen quite a few of the other tracks. Donington's quite a tight track, and as soon as you go offline there and you touch the grass, you've sort of had it. But here there's quite a nice bit of runoff into the corners that need it. And if you are over aggressive though, and you really take the biscuit, then the corners can punish you, and there is some sand and some gravel out there to really slow you down. But you've got a bit of runoff, which will help.
It is nice just to have a little bit of forgiveness.
That's it. That's it.
Belling's looking pretty good.
Just keep
nice.
Those lines nice and clean. About 5 seconds ahead of Niz at the minute. So he's got a nice bit of breathing space. Niz, on the other hand, though, he's got
those Camaros right on him.
Jace has got himself back up into 3rd there. Agassi we just see in the background as well. He's hanging on for 4th. Jace though looking for that way around. Can't quite find it through turn 2. Turn 3's not as easy as it looks as well. It can get very wet on the outside of there, and the cars can get a bit snappy as they go through.
This is where I have seen a lot of that corner extending that I was talking about, Buzz. Looking for a way. Has he got it? Has he got the power? Has he got the run?
Just see Niz there, just to the right. You can just see the nose of the car. He's there, edging them.
It's got the inside line.
Into the hairpin we go. I think Jace has got it done on that inside.
Very close.
Go Niz. Just losing a spot there. into third for Niz for the GC4s. Agassi now going to look to see if he can make a move as well.
Big crash.
There's a big crash. There's a big crash somewhere.
Turn four, I think.
They are rejoining safely, I think. A Mercedes and GT.
Turn 4.
So we've still got the yellows down there.
Car off,
Do be
turn
careful.
4. Thank you for calling that out. Thank you.
Looks like there's a clear bit of space around there now. 98 is the next car coming into it. It's Angel. And these Chevys and this Audi, though, they're still at it. The Audi in the middle. And he's holding on. He's only got 4 3/4 minutes to go.
This chick, of course, streaming on Twitch as well. For anybody who's wondering what he's going through right now as he's dicing with his Camaros.
Looks like we've got the leader joining
And
this
exactly
little battle here as well.
The GT3s are going to be joining this battle very soon.
You just see that car just the wrong way there on turn 4. It's still there, so do be careful, just hanging it out wide there.
Race leader comes up. Permit sees these guys fighting. Agassi's going 3 wide.
There we go. Permit's going to have the inside here.
The power of a GT3. And that's got Agassi through as well.
He's with the inside line though.
This has got the inside line.
This is going to fight back. He's still there. He's gone the long way around.
But then that
here.
becomes the outside line.
Not quite enough. Great battle there. Good overtaking.
And Agassi's got it.
There we go. Yeah,
Agassi holds onto his spot. And Agassi gets a big cheer from his dad in the audience.
Great overtake there. The Chevy power really.
Oh
really
no!
doing good. One Chevy off wide here and another. That's going to allow the Audi to come into it. Oh, not quite close enough. They both counted it back up in time.
He's still going to be defending. And there's
Audi's still in
3
contention
minutes
here.
left in the race. We're coming up to the end of a race here.
Misano giving us more action as
Is
well.
pushing.
Every race. Oh, Niz,
Oh,
just
that
a
was
little too much there.
just a little bit too much from Niz, indeed, Buzz.
It's going to take the pressure off Agassi just a little bit now. He's got a bit of time to breathe.
I thought for a second there that Niz might have had been setting up for a good run, but it was just a bit much.
He's got a couple of laps left. He might be able to get his head down and get back into that race. But Misano again not doing us wrong. Absolutely brilliant racing at every race we've been at this season so far.
I think there was quite a change in the GT3s because it appears Powell now has second place in the McLaren.
He does indeed. We see him now getting into the back of Niz here.
Closely followed by Soli. I feel like there might have been an incident with Satch and Heitland.
There may have been, yeah, because Stevens is now 4th, Gordon 5th, and Fusion John 6th. So there has been big changes. Yeah, Heitland's fell well back. He's in the pits as we speak. So yeah, something must have happened there. Powell, though, cleaning up the pieces. He's just behind these GT4s now as he gets through there. Jace just sticking to his line, letting that faster car just find its way around him.
Final lap for the leader.
As Powell comes across the line as well to start his final lap. And there we see Heitland just in his pit box. So something definitely happened there. Can Powell hold on for one more lap? He's got a bit more traffic ahead of him. We see Jeff, who's leading the GT4s at the minute. Jeff is out there leading
Jeff
the GT4s.
is leading the GT4s. Staying wide with GT3s are through.
There we go, nice.
Holding the inside, yep.
Great driving there from Jeff, just keeping his head down, keeping that place. He's just got to bring it home now and he'll get first place for the GT4s. Great run for him today. Pal holding a nice gap. That is time. So it's just across the lap, across the line for them now.
A little bit wide for McLaren.
Oh, that's going to allow Solly right back into it.
That's given the GTR a run.
GTR now just ahead, right on the final lap. A few more tight corners to go. Permit's now coming into his final corner. He's going to cross the line and take first place. The battle for second is still on. Great drive from Permits there. He crosses the line, takes first. Bidsy now, the GT4, some traffic there. Pal though, it's going to allow him to get closer, but not close enough to overtake as they get onto the main straight. Solly there, just going to take back second on the final lap.
Racing.
Pal going to take third.
Stevens is
going to come
next.
across the line as well.
There's Jeff. Win for Jeff. Second GT4 is Jace. Agassi, podium. Mystic just missing out.
Oh, what the heck just happened?
Does that look like John round there on the final corner? Is that Brands as well? Something happened there. John spun on the final corner.
Did miss that.
He come across the line as well.
No idea what happened. Yeah, I got almost sent in the pits.
Still a few more drivers just coming across the line now. Ninko down at turn 1 with the victory donuts.
Thought I could sneak by.
Still cars on track, guys. Still cars on track.
Here we go, Ches coming into the final corner. Audio there crossing the line.
Audio across the line.
Across the line.
And Ches across the line.
There we go. Great race.
Well raced, everyone.
GG's. GG's, everybody.
There were very adverse conditions, but
GG's.
very happy with how it went in general. Some amazing racing. And we now take a quick break.
Everyone.
Saving
great driving out there as well. Some great safe
replays,
driving
save your replays, save your highlights, especially if you need to submit any incidents. We now take a quick break. I will be posting screenshots on the YouTube stream. I'll play the replay and I will call out, if you need to take a break, I will call out on the YouTube stream when we're starting up again. It's the number 1 KTM, indeed. Indeed.
Roughly the length of the highlight reel.
Around 10 minutes. Around 10 minutes, roughly.
Thank you.
Wait, who said number 1 KTM?
Firewall and me.
Well, I mean, fuck you. I'm the only KTM.
Still number 1. Number 1's number 1.
Yeah.
Woo! I'll take it.
You are number 1 KTM.
An official KTM class, so.
KTM.
And yeah, the
Hey,
KTM
family once told me winning's winning. Doesn't matter whether it's an inch or a mile.
That is true. You make a good point there.
I mean, it's the unofficial KTM class.
Yay!
It truly
take
deserves its own class. It truly deserves its own class. That machine is something else.
It's fun.
It is very fun, but it's something else.
Yeah, no, love it. It's great. Oh my gosh.
That's an interesting question, Fireball. Alright, replay time.
Almost, do you know what your fastest lap was? Because I know for sure I was faster than Jay's because I was closing him down.
Yeah, I had 14 seconds worth of damage, which is not aerodynamic at the best of times.
I didn't check how much damage I had, but I got killed turn 3, lap 1, and it was like 12-13 seconds down, I think, on Bitsy, and then, yeah, drove it back to 4. I'm pretty happy with him.
Yeah, great result. What was your fastest time?
152.3.
Yeah, that's pretty quick.
I think I could have got into 150 minutes,
I had a G3 drop code in
but yeah, you're slow as fuck.
I am very aware.
Well, I look forward to having grip this race.
Actually, congratulations, Jeff. You completely survived commentator's curse.
Got an achievement.
It's just my phone. It's my notification time.
The dry will be interesting. The dry will be interesting to see how because I'm sure oh, there's that sideways. I'm sure that more people are more experienced in the dry conditions in general than in the wet, so the skill gaps will definitely be very different when we come to the dry.
So we're gonna have to join the server like the good old days, because I forgot to get my PC set up to run the script. I got the script ready, and then I fucked the other one.
Do we still have another minute?
Yeah, we'll have a minute or two. How far along are we in the replay ring?
We're a bit over halfway through the replay.
We'll probably just let the highlight run to the end, and then we'll start joining.
Angel, I really don't know what happened, unfortunately. Right, wow. So that's something that can actually happen. Oh, that sucks. Wow. Wow. So is it a general glitch? Oh, there it is. I see it there. Is it a general glitch, or is Fireball, join in? Is it a general glitch, or is it specific to this track? I wonder.
Are you gonna join the race?
Not driving.
It's joining commentator's booth.
Or apparently my dog is.
Need you to talk more for me.
Wait, which
Do you
dog?
want me to
Which
talk
dog?
louder for you, Rain? Louder or more?
Both.
Or at an acceptable volume level? You'd like me to continue talking at an acceptable volume level so that you can address the volume level so that I continue to talk at an acceptable volume level?
That's
Oh
got
my
it.
God.
Thank you. I needed to.
You're welcome.
I needed to crank your volume up a bit.
I do
now
be
yell.
kind of quiet. Now yell. I think my microphone will blow out if I yell.
No, that's got it. That's got it.
That's why I set a limiter. Just crank everybody.
Okay, we're pretty much at the end of the replays, so we will be getting ready to start up the server soon. So for those who are waiting to for notification that we're starting up again, please start to get ready. Race 2 is about to start. Race 2 is about to start.
Oh, also, I don't have a clue where McFly is.
He's dead.
Sleeping.
Wow.
Wow, so I just took the wrong road and I went to the left.
Alright, so remember, join when your name is called out, and please don't leave the pits. Just stay in pits.
So we're doing a manual join?
Yes.
Okay, I guess. Manual join. Please do not join the server unless your name has been called out.
But please do be ready.
Alright, gonna start the server up. So, Ninko, you ready?
Yep.
Alright, whenever you can see it, go ahead and join. Same for the spectators, of course.
Got it.
You.
I see it.
Right, let me know when Ninka's in there.
Go, go, go.
Oh, Angel.
See Ninka? Perfect. Solly, go ahead.
Solly connected.
Yeah.
Powell,
There's Powell. Stevens.
Brands,
Brands.
perfect. Satchmo,
Yeah, one sec. Sorry, hitting Father's Day presents. Feedback. I'm just feeding in
I
there.
think you missed me, Gordon.
oh yes, perfect. I'm sorry, this screenshot is, white on white, it's not easy to read.
I think, Angel, your team has got to try to grab
Thank you for letting
Alexis,
me know
maybe.
this early,
We have
Colin.
we have
We'll
a
do-
mandatory
we'll do
pit
a
stop, right?
Very, very quick.
What was that, right?
Repeat, sorry?
I've not Gordon, so
No,
yes,
Ches had a
I'm
question.
Fanatec
Ches had a question, I think.
No, I was just replying to Brand's about the pit stop.
Alright, so
I lost connection to the server.
Yeah, so
whenever the service, you can see it again. Sorry for missing you there, Gordon. But yeah, Ninka, whenever you can see it.
you'll need a server reset, Rain.
I see.
What's going on? Sorry, I'm not following.
I missed Gordon. The screenshot I'm looking at, it's like white on white, but yeah, my bad. So I had to restart.
Oh, okay. Restarting the server. Okay. Apologies, restarting the server.
Permits is in.
Alright, Solly,
Yep.
Powell,
Yep.
Stevens,
Green light, green light.
Yeah,
Go,
yeah.
go, go.
Gordon,
Go, Rain. Yep.
Brands,
Yep.
Satchmo,
Yep.
John,
Here,
Done.
sir.
Salvin,
It's like roll calling.
Salvin present and correct.
Wall,
Wall has connected.
Angel,
Here comes Angel.
Peter,
Peter has connected.
Chess,
There's Ches.
Jeff,
Jeff connected.
Jace,
There's Snappy.
myself, and Nishik,
Is connected.
Wolf,
Wolf.
Lone Wolf.
Lone Wolf has connected.
Analog Computer,
A computer.
Bitsy, alright, audio file,
Yep.
do we have an audio file?
Yep.
Yes.
Audio's joined.
And
Yep,
data
sorry,
file.
I just wasn't responding to clicking.
Datafy connected.
Yeah.
Alright, we got here in the end.
Next time we should do like the NFL do, like get everyone to drive out with like fireworks and everything kicking off as each one comes out.
Yes, I need that in my life. I need the high.
If you like that, Buzz, the Dallas Stars, the hockey team here in Dallas, they have a big light-up star that descends from the ceiling of the hockey rink onto the ice, and it shoots like fireworks and flames out of the top of it when the skaters come in through the star.
That'd be great. As we call everyone out, they just come through like wop wop wop, give it a few red.
Exactly.
We have a giant oil rig that comes down from the ceiling.
Yo! Time's here. Thanks for coming over to YouTube. We're doing the second of 2 races. This is a 40 minutes It's still a sprint. There's a mandatory pit. Conditions have dried up. We're at Misano in Italy. Mixed class GT3 and GT4.
Good luck, everybody.
And yeah, it's meant to be friendly and social, but of course it gets competitive. It's fun to watch though. You need to be fast as well, Sam. You need the two in combination.
What are you trying to say?
That's how you get famous. Okay, 1 minute to go. Get ready. Full formation lap.
So Fireball, who are you spectating the race? Given the
Well, now that you asked, it's going to be you. So don't crash.
He's contractually obliged to spectate me, isn't he?
I believe so.
Coming up to 30 seconds. Get ready to hit drive. Get ready to hit drive. We have a full formation lap. And yes,
Good luck, everybody.
hit drive,
we have a demand. We have demand from the audience that Feeder goes top 10. No pressure. No pressure.
Excellent.
Fuck, I chose the wrong setup. No.
Rip. Woo!
Thank you, Tom. I know you're watching.
It is
You
Tom
have a
who's
setup?
watching.
Setups are for closers only.
Exactly.
Drive, drive, drive.
40
Hope
minutes
you've
of,
hit your
that
drive. Full formation lap. Oh, what's
Are you on
happened?
the right tires?
Gone.
Guys, you got to give Permit some competition there.
Shouldn't be very hard when I have an eyeball setup put together 30 seconds before the race.
Why am I not racing? They don't trust me on the track. I'm not good enough.
We don't trust you anywhere.
That's true. That's true.
Exactly.
I am not to be
Why should we
trusted.
trust you on the track. We wouldn't even trust you as a safety car.
I'm bad enough just watching. I cause issues when I watch people. I look at people and things go bad.
This is true.
A physical presence. If I had a physical presence on the track, oh dear.
Oh.
Hey, what?
It's giving me nightmares just thinking about it.
Send gold muss up. Send gold, please. I accept gold.
Whoa.
Whoa. Powell?
I got it. I'm good. I'm good. Just having too much fun, guys.
I'm sorry. That's having too much fun. PB&G. I was doing it Bromeo earlier, but I can't remember what. What was I saying? I mean, there's plenty of opportunities saying GD4 and GD3. As long as you get the GDs in. Alright. Dry conditions this time, dry conditions this time.
Cars moving a lot more.
Will
down
be
that back
really,
this time.
really interesting to see how folks adapt after having just raced in pouring rain, super wet and slippery conditions, now having a dry track. Will the muscle memory from race 1 cause people to be braking earlier? Will people adapt quick enough? Will there be people who struggled in the wet excel in the dry? How will people's strategies come into play? We're about to find out as they come into the final corner.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck. Have a great race.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Don't
Have
bin in
fun
the
out
first
there.
turn.
Look out for each other. Rolling start.
Green light. Go, go, go.
And here we go.
Lights are green.
GT4 KTM driver Fireball TX joining us in the commentary
cars
booth.
going 4 wide down there.
But we're clear through turn 1.
Stevens there, getting a bit loose. He took a little nudge. Lost a couple of places. But he's back
A little
up
bit
and
of
running.
rubbing, but no major incidents so far.
Battle for the lead here is getting pretty
Whoa.
pretty hardy. We got a 3-way battle with a lot of door
Heated
banging.
up front. Audiophile with a drive-through IC.
Brand's taking
Lots of
advantage
action.
that. He managed to push his way through. Get ahead of Permits here now. Though he's
Permits
got
is
the drive.
right there.
It's going to make him go the long way round.
Oh boy.
3 cars closing in on each other.
Watching them all adapt their lines to these tight conditions is always a remarkable thing for me, and always so tense. Oh boy.
3 wide on the follow through there.
They're all going for
Wow,
it.
that's
Is that
bad.
the inside? Nope. Nope. Oh.
Inside gets spun into the GTR there as well. That blocks the GTR.
That's changed
Both of
things
them off into the gravel.
considerably. I think they're both back onto the track though.
The Audi though, keeping himself in front.
40 minutes. There's 40 minutes in this race.
That's the first lap.
That's lap 1.
We got Powell now up to second though, with Stevens now in third. Gordon gets himself up into 4th as well. Into turn 1. There's some battling going on just in the background into turn 1 as well. The GTR getting himself up a place.
Looking
Change
back.
for the GT4 as well. Jace has got himself up 1 spot onto Berlinks there.
I think Nico had another spin there.
I've had 3 now.
Look at
Ferrari
this.
Trying to look for a way past that BMW. It's not quite fast
Whole
enough.
bunch of
Harry's
GT3s.
on the outside.
All jockeying for spots here.
Lexus there making it round the long way.
We've got audio going into the pits to take the drive-through. Coming out now.
Thank you for the heads up, Fireball.
Ferrari there, just a little outpowered by the Lexus. The Lexus has got the legs on the straight.
It's remarkable sometimes how some of these front-engine cars really just pull on the mid-engine cars just in a straight line. I think it's observable in GT3 and GT4 sometimes.
Stevens though getting himself up and in front of Powell. That's a change for positions. Stevens now into second. Powell still on the podium in third. He's got that Lexus of Satchmo breathing down his neck as well.
What are you?
FC Brands in the lead there. Someone just on the entrance to the pits as well. Do be careful down there. We got yellow flags.
So I think we have 2 cars off on opposite sides of the racetrack.
Still got yellow flags down there. Are we good yet?
Looks like it's cleared up now.
We've got
Yep,
Fusion
looks like
John
it's
off as well.
Buzz,
Oh, yeah.
your pronunciation of GTR is being corrected. We'd make an Aussie out of you yet. GDR, mate.
Oh yeah.
It's a GDR.
The GDR.
Look at this. First place, second, third, fourth.
Still all within striking distance. 2, 3, and 4 though. Pow. Oh, the Lexus. Look at the power of the Lexus on that straight. really chases those cars down.
Indeed,
But
I feel
McLaren's
like
got some nice handling
the
there.
Lexus and the BMW can really put that power down, and I think it's all on the mid-engine cars to try to use their rotation through corners to try to get the better run. It's fascinating to watch.
Yeah, we definitely saw that happen last season in Snetterton. I can't forget that, round the bomb hole in Snetterton.
Oh, yes.
Porsche absolutely really using that momentum, as you say, and using all of that grip.
Rear engine traction. They've all grouped right up now.
Teetering up there. Steven's really catching up to Brands.
It is close racing now.
On board with Satchmo, you can see how close these cars really are to each other. All within the braking zones, looking for that fastest way through the corner. Satch using all the road on the way out as well.
Very, very skilled racers.
Really
Using
closes the gap down the braking.
everything they've got.
How close the gap had to step out.
Whoa!
Satch closed the gap, had to step out, but now took the inside line and has got it past Powell. We just see him in the mirror there. He's got it done and stuck past Powell. The drive as well of this Lexus is really going to close that BMW down now into the braking zones here. Oh, massive under braking. And he managed to get it stopped. That's going to allow Powell. I'm sure Powell's up there on the inside.
Powell's on
somewhere.
the inside, yes!
There he
Wow!
goes, up and through again. Change of places. This is absolutely brilliant racing. 3:33 left to go. So plenty of time left. But these cars are not letting go yet.
Side by side.
Gets the drive up the inside. A little bit of a straight's going to help the Lexus here. Into turn one they go. He's going to have Powell on his inside. He's going to have to really step out, but it will turn to the inside for him now.
That X attack. That X attack.
Giving it space as well.
I think he bumped him off the track there.
On board.
No, I lost it myself.
He is gone. Sorry. Oh, that's unfortunate there, but Satchmo's gonna gain the place. Gordon right behind him now as well, so he's gone from attack to defend. He's gonna have to hold that spot because that Ferrari of Gordon's now chasing down the Lexus.
Great fight. Great battle to watch. Powell is still in it though. Plenty of time left. Plenty of time left.
We are just ahead of him.
What was that, Buzz? What kind of car was it ahead of him?
The GDR there just ahead.
Thank you, Buzz.
Sully there now in 5th place for Sully. 32 minutes left to go.
And speaking of GTRs, all of this battling happening up at the front is letting our original leaders of Heighton and Pyramid's are catching back up to the field quite quickly.
Working the way through. Heighton, of course, having to start from way back because of a unfortunate glitch. But we have seen Heighton and Permits both make amazing comebacks, particularly in these longer format races. The Camaros of Jace and Agassi are ahead in the GT4 class, but Jeff's not going to let them have it easy. No, sir.
Jeff is holding on to 3rd as he comes onto the straight there.
Tom still has faith in Feeder.
Yeah, the pit stop does come into play here. We've seen it before where cars have
That's
used that pit
unfortunate.
stop to get some space out in front and be able to get that clean air. So the pit stop could come into play and really bring Heitinen and Permits back into it.
Without a doubt, if we have a look.
Agassi doing well as well with the Chevy. He's currently in 2nd for the GT4s.
Looking at the timetable, between 1st and 12th spot, it is 19 seconds as of this time, right now. And that can easily be made up over the course of half an hour.
It's not a very long pit lane here, but the exit of the pit lane is quite long. You have to sit on that limiter for quite a bit leaving the pit lane. So it's not as bad as Spa, but that can play into a little bit. And it feeds out nicely into turn 3 as well, so I get straight back onto racing. Satchmo though got himself up ahead of the BMW now. Satchmo now leading the race as we hit the half-hour left to go mark. He's got a bit of traffic ahead of him. There's Analog in the GT4 there as they go into turns 4 and 5. Stevens looking close. Analog keeping well out of the way. Great racing there from Analog.
2 front-engined
on the inside. Great racing.
cars we were talking about earlier, Buzz.
Sorry, say that again. Sorry, I missed that.
The 2 front-engine cars that we've seen having great runs here in Misano. Out front at the moment.
Really, they're out there. They're out in front. Yeah, the straight's really helping them. Like we say as well, it's the same with the GT4s as well. The Chevys with those big old engines out the front, they're doing really well. So it's nice to see the tracks here mixing up the racing.
And through these really fast corners, Buzz. So amazing to watch.
This clean air for Heitinen is really helping the lap times, setting the fastest lap on the last lap and on for another real quick one. Should be even quicker.
That is absolutely something to watch, Fireball.
Wow. He's up to 9th as well so far as Heitinen.
You watch
and once
these.
he gets past Salvin, there's a good gap up to the next few cars and should be more clean air. So he could get up there real quick.
Once you start getting the momentum, once you get your flow. Oh yeah.
Go the BMW up the inside of Bidsy there. She's got a bit more traffic behind her.
Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Salvin there, top 10 for Salvin. He's in the other BMW. As we see Brands currently 3rd with Powell coming through the traffic as well. Bidsy doing a great job, just keeping the car out of the way there. She sees the blue flags, lets them through.
So Night Shifters are representing in 3rd spot at the moment. Big cheers for Night Shifters early on.
The pit is now open.
Pit window has opened up. 15 minutes to get your mandatory pit in, and we will see how race strategy comes into play here.
Well, we were talking about Heitinen farther back, but I'm a bit worried now between Heitinen and Piermetz because both are setting very, very similar lap times.
Oh,
but,
wow.
Battling between the two of them might make it harder for both of them to climb up the field.
Indeed. Indeed. I see. Is that Brands heading in?
That is, we've got a couple in as well.
Early pit stop. Agassiz in.
And Piermetz goes in too.
Early pits for some people. But with permits in, that breaks up the battle that you were speaking of there, Fireball.
It does, yes.
Maybe permits being
well, now that they're split, it should help them be cleaner between the two of them and maybe get up the field quicker for both of them.
Very well could be. It will be very.
With the capital B, though.
It should be interesting to see how long Piermetz's pit stop is too, with all the damage from the earlier incident.
I'm not taking
Good call.
it.
We've seen it before from Heitinen as well, where he stayed out super long, just came into the pits with only a few seconds to go, and it managed to keep him just ahead of the cars. So staying out might be best for him. I know he's going to be pushing now as Solly gets through and past Audio there. Carries on in 4th place.
He might be catching up, but he's definitely doing unsafe passes.
We have pyramids and brands coming out one after another, with just a few car lengths between them coming out of the pit lane.
That's for position as well.
Indeed it is. It'll be interesting to see, out of the two of them, which one is a bit better on colder tires here at the beginning.
It is a bit deep there into turn 4, letting the cars through, staying well out of the way. Lets that GDR through as well. Wow, just chasing and chasing and chasing Stevens down the straight. You can see him, he's just not quite close enough. You can see all that rubber forming as well. You can really start to see the lines through the corners, which will also be creating a dirty line as well. So when they do get off of that line, they're going to pick up some debris, and it's going to make these cars slippy slidey. Solly in there as well for 4th. I'm sure this time they're absolutely flat, no lift at all, not here in the dry. Closing that gap. A bit of traffic now for Stevens might help Powell close in a bit.
I think that's Lone Wolf coming by right now, who is in 2nd place with the GT4s. And actually we have Audi 1st and 3rd for GT4 class right now. This chick is in 3rd place.
Yeah, the pit's definitely shaking things up down in the GT4 class. Roughly 10.5 minutes left to go for the pits. Still a few cars out there. Gordon currently getting his pit stop done. Heitman now getting himself up to 5th. Really pushing that GDR down the straights as much as he can. There's Jace. He's got his pit stop done. Agassi also getting his pit done early and out the way.
I was on the it's nice to see.
Satchmo still out in the lead for the GT3s at the minute, but they're still yet to pit. Oh, just a touch there. Just keeps going. That is down there, feeder.
All right.
And the Lexus just getting spun around there. We see Permit so close to Brands. Just trying to get the heat in those tyres. They came out of the pits side by side. But Brands managing to keep it just ahead at the minute. That's 9th and 10th on track. Both cars having their pit done.
That is for position, indeed. You'll see who got a very, very early pit. Let's see how this goes for Agassi here. There's Angel. Works through the field. Bidsy now coming in. Lone Wolf in. Wall in. Jeff just coming out of the pits. I think he... Will he hold on to his GT4 lead?
He's currently in 2nd. Niz is out there in 1st with the GT4s, but still
About
has
to
the
see.
pit. So Jeff is just coming out now. No, Jace, I think, just getting through. I think Jace getting through there. So Jace ahead of Jeff now. But Niz still in the lead of the GT4s and still needs to pit.
Oh, Lone Wolf. Stop, go for Lone Wolf.
Possibly a tad too early coming out the pits there. It's a long old pit exit.
We are at the halfway mark, still a long way to go.
Halfway point, folks. Halfway point. So there's 7.5 minutes left to get your pit completed. Permits and Brands still competing for their position.
Quite a few cars coming into the pits now again, so we're having more switches up out at the front and of the GT3s and of the GT4s. So lots of cars coming in and out of the pits right now.
We've got a couple cars too at the front of the GT3 field in Heitinen and Fusion John, and I think Satchmo too, maybe. Or
Yet to pit Soli as well.
Soli, that's what I was. Yep. But all with 6 minutes to go, still in the pit window. I mean, there's plenty of time to do a few more laps and not have to pit just yet. And I think both Heitinen and Fusion John are making good use of the open air in front of them to set in quicker laps.
Indeed, if that is an absolutely valid strategy, if you're able to keep your lap times high while your tires are at that level of wear, this is a fantastic opportunity. When you're free of traffic, playing the race a bit more dynamically like that.
I think we had Sully going into the pits just now, and Fusion John as well.
John.
So that leaves Heitinen as, I think, the only car out of the GT3 still on track.
It's very
Who hasn't
dangerous,
pitted yet?
considering Heitinen was setting great lap times. Very, very dangerous. See how this is going to play out.
Still 5.5 minutes left of the pit window. John getting his done. That looks like Lone Wolf as well pulling out. That's
Lone
got
Wolf
his stop and
serving
go
the stop-go penalty.
Just adds to them dropping or it already.
Did it clear Lone Wolf?
Should.
Still says SG30 on my screen. It's cleared.
Penalty cleared.
It's cleared.
Yeah, clear now. There's a long pit exit. There we go. Niz leading the GT4s. He is in the pits as Jace just goes past the pit exit. So I think that's going to put Jace back into the lead of the GT4s. As we see Satchmo sending it down into the big bottom hairpin there. Second place so far for Satchmo. He's got his pit window done and completed.
Fusion John trundling out of the pit exit. He's going to come out just a hair behind Salvin, I think. Oh, neck and neck. And he just comes out just ahead.
Nice, 4 minutes left of the pit window. Still 2 cars left to pit. We got Feeder and Heitinen left to pit. But I'm sure Heitinen's going to leave it till the very, very last second. We've seen it from him before. How far ahead can he get? He's now currently in first, but we'll see how long it lasts. Satchmo in second.
Well, I think the big thing for him here, Buzz, is going to be those 2 cars in front of him. If he can get by them quick, I can see him doing another lap. But if he kind of gets held up behind them, it might be better for him to just pit now.
There we go. It's going to get exciting. Next couple of laps. Only 16 minutes left of the race as well. There we go, we're on.
It is Salvin and Fusion John ahead of Heitinen. Very competent drivers.
Come into the final few corners.
That is quite a lot of traffic ahead of Heitinen.
It looks like Heitinen going into the pits there. Yep.
Here he comes, here he comes.
He lost almost a second on his lap time in those final few corners there, so this was definitely the right move, I think.
Let's see how this goes for him now. Satchmo is currently in second, so it's the Satchmo.
We're watching out for Satchmo.
Here they go, the pit crew hard at work there, as we see. They haven't even left the pit box. I'm sure it's different on his screen.
Steen, they're not a mess. It's just when there is a mix of pits and people are lapping each other, it shows the position on track, but the number shows the position in the race.
There goes Niz past the thing. So the next
is that
car's
Satchmo?
Here comes Satchmo round the final bend.
There's Satchmo. And he's
Heitman
through. Heitman's rolling.
He leaves the pit lane as Satchmo passes him in the line.
Will Powell get through?
Gonna go quite a way ahead.
We've got Powell and Stevens and Angel.
Well, with the pit lane being as long as it is before you get off the
There they
limiter,
go.
You might lose a couple of spaces here.
Here he goes. This must just be torture seeing them all go into turn 1. They'll get through turn 2.
Such a long pit.
Turn 3 by the time he gets there. Look how long this is.
They're all coming through
just
permits.
sat there on the limiter.
Brands.
Coming now as well, and Brands. He's got ahead of Brands. So Permit's got those tyres up the temperature, got ahead.
There he is, rejoining.
Out into 6th place. With a couple of GT4s in front of him, and then Solly for 5th.
As Fireball called, these guys, Heitland and Permit, starting from way back, have made big moves.
And you can see too the big difference in strategy between Heitinen and Pyramids, with one pitting earlier and one pitting way later. There's almost a 4-second difference between the two of them coming out of the pits, just I think from the open air and lack of traffic.
There you go. See, so
That's
it can make a big difference.
Massup, I'll leave that for you guys after the race.
Okay, 30 seconds left in the pit window. The only person left to pit is Feeder. I'm not sure if he's going to get round in time to get into the pits and change his tyres.
Well, I've seen Feeder in the pits at least 3 times by now, so I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Definitely was just in the pits a moment ago, or a few moments ago.
I was in change, that's why.
Yeah, the tyres have got to change to clear your mandatory pit. Okay, so after all the pit stop shenanigans, we've got Satchmo out in front with Powell right behind him in second and Stevens currently in third. Those top 3 are less than half a second between each other. We've also got Jace out for the GT4s with Agassi in second and Jeff in the Audi for third so far.
I was going to say, I think
12 minutes left to go.
I think Feeder got very lucky there because the pit lane, he entered the pit lane just maybe 3 or 4 seconds to go on the pit window.
Oh no!
Incredible. Oh, we've got Angel and Solly coming together there. Solly just trying to
Not
keep
sure
it
what
out
happened
of the wall,
there.
ain't touching the wall.
It did
Looked
look
like a
like
bit of
Angel
contact.
hit the wall pretty hard.
That's going to help Heitnen though. Heitnen's through and Permits as well. Both of those cars getting through. Brands is through as well. So both cars there losing a few places. That's going to allow Gordon to catch up. He's 9th. So that's going to allow him to catch up. But it's really brought Heitnen and Permits back into play. Solly now between the two of them. Going to know for the last 11 minutes that Ferrari is going to be giving it everything it's got. Oh, and Angel round again. I wonder if he's taken some damage. He's back around again. We're going to see, you can see those marbles out on track as well. He's going to drive through those. That's going to stick to his tyres and make a bit of slippery through the next few corners. And it's still all over the back of Solly there. Great drive there through turn 3, down into turn 4. He's right up the inside. Both cars are rubbing a bit of paintwork there. There's definitely red and green paint on
Paintwork
each car.
exchanged.
Permits is through, and away he goes down the straight. The GDRs don't quite look like they've got the same sort of grunt that the Lexuses and the BMWs quite have.
Powell is splitting the two front engine cars now. Race leader Satchmo looking very, very strong.
He comes across the line. Steven can still see second. It's still within his grasp. Heitnen up to 4th so far on track. Absolutely brilliant job from Heitnen. He's doing really well, and 3rd isn't that far down the road, so some real good clean laps here could.
Well, and Buzz, I don't think you got your message there about the GTR not having the same grunt as the others, with the fastest lap there, I think, of a 1:35.841.
Well,
Might be our first 35 on track. And he's going even faster on this one, so he's definitely putting in the work right now.
He's got the bit between his teeth, hasn't he? He can see that 3rd place. He's going for it.
Well, and with no traffic between him and the cars in front, he's definitely got some clean air right now to make up as much time as possible.
Sorry to whoever I just code browned.
It appears that Lone Wolf, no, Snappy Jace is our GT4 race leader, followed by Agassi and Jeff. There are considerable gaps between the GT4s at the moment, though. Over time, the field has spread somewhat.
Well, and back in GT3, we've got a tight little battle here, I think, between 5th through 8th, all within 3 seconds of each other.
Let's go have a look.
Quite a few changes of positions.
Let's go have a look
just
back
this last
here.
lap.
Oh yes, here they are. That's Soli, Permits, Brands, and Gordon, 5th through 8th.
Permits has done
G'day,
really
LCK.
well. Starting so far back, up to 5th. Fantastic job from him. Flat out racing is the name of the team, and he's definitely been flat out racing today. 7 minutes left in the race. A few more laps to go. And still, anything can happen.
Speaking of, where did Satchmo go?
I'm not sure. Something's happened. I don't see Satchmo at the front on my board. I got Powell leading the race with Stevens in 2nd, which has allowed Heitman to get into 3rd. I'm not sure what's happened to Satchmo.
Yeah, I don't think we saw him when we passed.
I think he might have dropped out of the order because Bidsy and Feeder down there in 20th and 21st are top 1 position.
Yeah, I used to have 22 cars. Now I'm only seeing 21.
Oh no, did Satchmo get...
Someone disconnected.
Is it a disconnect?
Oh, I think Satchmo might have got a disconnect.
Oh, with 6 minutes left
That
in
is
the
crushing.
Race, the leader getting the disconnect. Oh, we now have car number 404 leading the race. This is definitely not an error message.
Or is it?
But that is going to allow Powell to now take over the lead. Stevens into 2nd, Heitnen into 3rd. Everyone's going to gain a spot now.
Howell does have McFly, teammate McFly, who did not manage to make the race, cheering him on.
Just gets past the GT4 there nice and cleanly. Around Jeffy goes. Jeff still in
Satchmo
third.
typing. Satchmo's internet died.
No, Satchmo. Oh,
it's so unfortunate. I mean, leading like half of the race, and then to just have it just go out of your control like that.
Oh,
it's just the worst.
He was doing so well as well. Did a real good pit stop phase. Had a great race. Oh, that's so unfortunate. But Powell coming across the line, setting a 1:36 right there. 4.5 minutes left to go. Only a few laps. He's just got to hold on to it now. Stevens making his way through the traffic and those back markers. We see the green Chevy there, so we know that's Agassi.
That's Agassi. See green, think Agassi.
That's it. We see those team liveries, absolutely fantastic. GT3 just pulling away from the GT4.
Well, that lets Heitnen be in contention for a podium. Holy.
He's had a great race today from the back.
Ferraris are together. Permits for Gordon.
there.
Oh, drive through.
Drive through for Brands.
Drive through for Brands. That's
And
going
on
to...
5th place, that'll be very unfortunate.
That will cost quite a bit from there.
Those track limits will really bite you.
Seen it a lot, Firewall. Just how easy it is to have to extend because of the speed that you've got through these straights. People are having to extend.
And I mean, with the length of the pit lane all the way past the end of it, I mean,
Very
that might
costly,
be all the way back to 9th.
Very costly.
3 minutes left in the race. Angel though in a bit of clear out. Two Ferraris still side by side.
I think you have to take that penalty before the end of the race, or else it'll disqualify you.
Correct.
We'll give you a time penalty.
Oh, it gives it a time penalty. Okay.
Yep.
Now it's calculation time. What is the time penalty? Is it more worthwhile to accept the time penalty or to take the drive-through? Maybe in this case.
I think it's 100 seconds.
100 seconds, Agassi?
Definitely longer than the pit lane's going to be.
That is, it's costing Brands. He's now down to 8th. He's in, driving through it now. Down into 8th. It did allow Permits and Gordon through.
Massap saying in Spa you might take it. Permit's kicking up a heap of dust through one of those corners. Look at this Ferrari on Ferrari action.
I was going to say, knowing Ferrari, I wonder if there'll be team orders here.
Ferrari, Ferrari, Ferrari.
Do not pass.
Is Nico Matteo Donato?
There they go. Look at that, flat out. You can really see the car hunkered down through both of those bends. The Ferrari catching up there. Absolutely brilliant on board. And the sun really bright as well. You can see now that we're down on that driver's eye level, coming through the back end of the circuit. That sun's right in their eyes there.
I think farther back, Buzz, that penalty for Brands has put him right behind John after he came out of the pits. So the two
Snappy
of them are
Jace, drive through.
Jace with the drive-through as well. Has that been?
It's been served. And
Does he
Agassi.
have enough space to come in and out?
It's been served. But Agassi in the
Agassi
lead?
Now Agassi now jumping in. Agassi now into the lead. Agassi now leading the race for the GT4s. Jace though right behind him. Only 30 seconds left in the race to go. I'm sure the leader is nearly on the last lap.
Big cheer for Agassi from the crowd.
We'll see.
Proud father. But Jace is closing.
This will be their last lap. The
And
leader
Jeff
now
is
coming-
there too.
The leader
4
coming into the
seconds.
final corner. Powell about to cross the line.
And it's on.
Here we go, the last half of the lap.
Will any love be lost here? Jason Agassi.
There we go, Powell across the line for first, Stevens for second.
Heitinen for third.
I see the Ferraris in the background fighting as well.
Here comes Agassi into the final corner. Jace all up in his mirrors, but he's going to have enough drive here. Across the line, Jace can flash, but Agassi's going to take the win for the GT4s. Great
Well
win for
done
him.
to
Jace
Agassi.
coming in second.
Very
Not sure what
unfortunate for
happened there,
Jace.
but Agassi going to take the win. Here in Misano. Jeff going to come across in third as well for the GT4s. Fantastic racing out there. Still a few cars left on track. Still
Some cars on
left
track.
across the line.
I think I got 7 seconds.
GG's, everybody.
Okay, just a few of the GT4s left to finish.
You were doing fantastic, Angel, I agree.
Oh, big penalty there for Feeder. Unfortunately, that mandatory pit stop didn't clear. It still looks like it's on the board. So a bit of a penalty there at the end.
Agassi got a very, very
Heitinen
proud...
Solely here, doing a few, a bit of photo shoot picture action down here on the back straight.
Agassi is a very proud father in attendance at the moment.
There we go.
Very eventful,
Fantastic
very amazing racing to watch, everyone. Thank you. Thank you all for your efforts today.
Great race.
Saving the replay.
Sorry.
GG's.
Thanks, everyone.
Job.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Sweating
Lots of
after that.
fun to watch, everyone. Lots of fun to watch.
Oh, my back is killing me from that.
Be deafening in Discord for a second. Agassi, when is our next race? In 2 weeks' time?
So in 2 weeks we have the 4-hour Never-Ring Endurance.
Oh, the endurance.
Oh, full hour?
4-hour. And yeah, for anyone that's not fully aware, it's just a for fun event. Anyone can sign up. You don't make any points or lose any points in the championship. And pick any GT3 or a Peacock time.
So our next league race is when?
Maybe. I think it's actually
October. I think it's the first or second weekend of October.
How many weekends away is that?
Don't ask me to count. It's too early. in the-
Agassi, please.
Come faster.
Sorry, guys. Just for YouTube's sake.
4, I believe, on the 2nd of October. 4.
4 weekends, guys. We'll be back.
I think 9th October, 9th and
9th of October.
5 weeks. Laguna Seca.
At Laguna Seca. I'll sign out. Thank you all for joining me on YouTube. So we're back in 4 weeks' time.
5.
In 2 weeks' time, 5 weeks' time, was it? Oh,
5. Sorry, yeah.
5 weeks, 5 weekends' time. In 2 weeks' time, we've got the endurance race. I'm not sure if I'll be able to participate or stream that. I have a medical appointment that day. But thank you for joining in. Plenty of other content, Dirt Rally 2, of course, on Twitch, and other things on YouTube. But thank you for joining in. I will end the YouTube stream right now, and stay in the Discord chat. We'll chat a bit more about some things in Discord. Thank you all.